For centuries, the Hadzabe tribe has been striving to catch elusive baboons using traditional methods. Now, they seem to have cracked the code. The moment has arrived to unveil their groundbreaking approach to baboon hunting. Are you eager to learn their tactics and the secret behind their success? Get ready to explore this eye-opening video. Here we begin. The Hadza, also known as Hadzabe or Hadzabe, is a unique and protected indigenous group in Tanzania. They are hunter-gatherers and live in the Bure ward of Southwest Karatu district in the Arusha region. Their homes are around Lake Eyasi Basin in the Central Rift Valley and the neighboring Serengeti Plateau. As of 2015, there are between 1,200 and 1,300 Hadza people in Tanzania, but only about 400 of them still rely solely on traditional foraging methods. Unfortunately, their traditional way of life is under threat due to the increasing impact of tourism and the encroachment of pastoralists into their lands. Hunting activity in Hadza. The Hadza tribe is known for their unique and impressive hunting skills, adapting their diet based on the season and local food availability. They don't use hunting dogs, sticking to their traditional methods. Both men and women participate in hunting, with women also gathering small animals, eggs, and honey. Men specialize in hunting big animals for meat, honey, and the baobab fruit. On the other hand, women focus on berries, tubers, and green items. However, they work together to support their community's livelihood. The seasons influence their hunting practices, particularly during the dry season. Baboons are tough and powerful animals, so the Hadza plan their hunts carefully. They search for baboon-dwelling areas in the evening and spend the night nearby to begin the hunt at dawn. They use poisonous arrows to bring down the baboons, ensuring a successful catch. During the dry season, men often hunt in pairs, lying in wait by waterholes at night to shoot animals as they come to drink. Techniques of hunting. The Hadza tribe employs a unique technique called persistence hunting, where they monitor and chase prey like antelopes over long distances until the animals tire. Then they use their strength and endurance to catch the prey. The Hadza use handmade bows and arrows made from locally available materials like wood and animal sinew for hunting. They use poisonous bows and arrows made from the branches of the Adenium cutaneum shrub from the desert rose plant. Bows and arrows play a crucial role in their hunting techniques, and they use two types of arrows, poisonous and non-poisonous. The arrows are essential tools for hunting and capturing their prey. During their hunting missions, this allows them to hunt various animals, such as baboons, antelopes, and buffaloes. Additionally, the Hadza use traps to catch small wildlife like birds and rats. They craft these traps from natural resources found in their environment, such as sticks and vines. This shows their resourcefulness in using what's available around them to support their way of life. Process of hunting baboons. In the vast wilderness, a group of hunters sets out on their unique journey to hunt baboons. They communicate with each other, discussing their strategy in detail. During the hunt, some hunters camouflaged with baboon fur sometimes catch a bird, but sometimes they also face some issues when the arrow gets stuck in a tree. This common occurrence doesn't deter them. They free the arrows by throwing rocks and sticks into the trees. The retrieval is painstaking but necessary for their success. Before proceeding, they quench their thirst under the shade of a massive baobab tree with a hole in it. Surprisingly, one of the hunters effortlessly climbs into the tree through the hole. Afterward, they continue their search and encounter a family of mongoose, creating a ruckus with their screeches. During their hunt, the hunters pause frequently, staying alert for any signs of their quarry. One hunter discovers fresh dung from an eland, a formidable creature in the forest. The eland is considered one of the most dangerous animals they encounter. As they continue searching, the hunters unintentionally get separated from each other. To pass the time, one of them hammers a large piece of wood, preparing it to be crafted into bows, essential tools for hunting. Since they couldn't find any baboons during the day, they then decided to modify their plan and attempt a nighttime attack. Although they miss the eland, they return to their camp with wood, honey, and mongoose supplies. On their way, they occasionally encounter members of the Datuga tribe grazing their cattle. These encounters threaten the Hadzabe as their land is encroached upon, causing many wild animals to flee. With hunting becoming increasingly challenging, the Hadza people have been forced to adapt to modern ways of life, but their passion for hunting remains strong. Suddenly, the hunters spot the baboons approaching. Excitement fills the air as they realize their quarry is within reach. They pause to have lunch and prepare for the upcoming nighttime hunt. The Hadzabe traditionally use stealth and silence, preferring not to employ dogs for hunting. Only the bravest warriors are selected for the expedition. Under the leader's guidance, they split into two groups, approaching the baboons silently from different directions. One group serves as a distraction while the other prepares to attack. They liken the sounds of the baboons to demons and use stones and noise to confuse them before shooting from a higher vantage point. A whistle signals the other group's readiness, and the attack begins. They manage to capture one baboon, but not necessarily. It becomes their diet as sometimes it escapes. They plan to track it down in the morning after the poison from their arrows takes effect. With their dogs, they search for clues and retrieve their arrows. They notice that one baboon is still alive and give chase. With the help of the dogs, they capture and secure the baboon. To determine the baboon's readiness for consumption, they inspect it for fat by slicing open its hindquarters. The fatty parts, especially the baboon's ass, hold special significance in their culinary preferences. The men take charge of the killing and initial cutting. Some dogs sustain injuries during an intense battle with the baboons. One hunter uses a snail shell's contents as a natural antiseptic to relieve the wounded dogs. Baboons in Africa. In Africa, the unique baboons, part of the genus Papio, are fascinating monkeys. These primates can weigh up to 130 pounds, though the average weight is around 90 pounds. They have long muzzles resembling those of dogs and sharp canine teeth. Their fur is thick, except for calloused areas on their muzzles and buttocks that help them sit comfortably. Within their social structure, male baboons hold dominant positions, and only the alpha male gets to breed. A group of baboons is known as a troop, and their sizes can vary from just a few members to as many as 250 animals, with an average troop size closer to 50. The hierarchy within the troop is established through grunts, vocalizations, and visual threats, often leading to aggressive fights, particularly due to competition for females. Female baboons undergo a 6-month gestation period and give birth to black-furred young ones, which lightens as they grow. The young baboons are weaned after 1 year and reach sexual maturity between 5 and 8 years. While females usually remain with the troop, male baboons often leave before reaching sexual maturity. When hunting baboons in Africa, hunters use rifle calibers suitable for plains game. Calibers ranging from .243 to 300 Winchester Magnum are effectively paired with expanding bullets weighing 100 to 150 grains. A well-aimed shot to the upper body can typically bring down a baboon, as they are smaller animals and tend to drop with such a shot. However, hunting baboons can be challenging because of their keen senses. If they spot or hear a hunter, they will emit loud alarm calls, alerting other animals in the area and causing them to flee rapidly. Hunting baboons in Africa usually requires a shooting distance of 100 to 150 yards. Due to their skittish nature, stalking them is seldom successful. They are quick and will outrun any stalker, always staying out of range. Baboons follow specific routes from their roosting sites to their feeding grounds, venturing out in the morning and returning late in the afternoon. A common strategy for hunting baboons is to set up a blind along their path and patiently wait for them to approach. Baboon hunting demands patience, precision, and a keen understanding of their behavior. These intelligent animals are masters of their environment, and hunting them requires hunters to respect their natural instincts. By following the baboons' routines and setting up blinds strategically, hunters increase their chances of a successful hunt. As with any form of hunting, it is essential to prioritize ethical and sustainable practices to preserve the delicate balance of wildlife in Africa's diverse ecosystems. So, this is how the Hadzabe tribe catches baboons. What do you think of their tactics? Comment below and subscribe for more such videos.